Duck. A duck is a common waterfowl that is found in many parts of the world. Ducks are often characterized by their broad, flat bills and webbed feet that are adapted for swimming in water. They have a streamlined body that allows them to move easily through water, and they are excellent divers. Ducks come in a variety of colors and patterns, with the most common being brown, white, and black. They are omnivorous and feed on a variety of foods, including insects, small fish, plants, and grains. Ducks are popular in many cultures and are often featured in art, literature, and mythology. In some cultures, ducks are considered to be symbols of good luck or fertility. In addition to their cultural significance, ducks are also important ecologically, as they play a role in maintaining the balance of aquatic ecosystems. Wild ducks, such as mallards, can live up to 10 years or more, but the average lifespan is usually around 5 to 8 years. However, some species, like the eider duck, can live up to 20 years in the wild. Duck behavior can vary depending on the species, but there are some general behaviors that are common among ducks. Here are some examples. 1. Swimming. Ducks are known for their ability to swim and are well adapted to life on water. They use their webbed feet to paddle through the water and can dive underwater to feed. 2. Feeding. Ducks are omnivorous and feed on a variety of foods, including insects, small fish, plants, and grains. They often forage for food in shallow water or on land. 3. Socializing. Ducks are social animals and often gather in groups or pairs. Some species, like mallards, are monogamous and form long-term pair bonds. 4. Nesting. Female ducks build nests on land, often near water, where they lay their eggs. They use materials like grass, leaves, and feathers to create a soft and cozy nest. 5. Communication. Ducks use a variety of sounds and body language to communicate with each other. For example, they may quack to indicate danger or use body postures to signal aggression or submission. 6. Migration. Some species of ducks migrate to warmer areas during the winter months. This behavior is often triggered by changes in daylight hours and food availability. These are just a few examples of duck behavior, and there are many more fascinating aspects of their behavior that researchers are still studying. Ducks are omnivores and their diet can vary depending on the species and the environment in which they live. Here are some examples of what ducks eat. 1. Aquatic plants. Ducks feed on a variety of aquatic plants, such as algae, duckweed, and water lilies. These plants are an important source of nutrients, including vitamins, minerals, and fiber. 2. Insects. Many duck species also feed on insects, such as beetles, flies, and mosquitoes. Insects are a rich source of protein and fat. 3. Small fish and amphibians. Some ducks, such as mergansers, are adept at diving and catching small fish and amphibians. They may also eat tadpoles, crayfish, and other small aquatic animals. 4. Seeds and grains. Many species of ducks, particularly those that live in drier habitats, feed on seeds and grains, such as wheat, corn, and barley. These foods are a good source of carbohydrates. 5. Snails and other invertebrates. Some ducks also feed on snails, worms, and other invertebrates that live in or near the water. 1. Courtship displays. Male ducks often engage in courtship displays to attract females. These displays can include head bobbing, wing flapping, and vocalizations. 2. Pair bonding. Some duck species, such as mallards, form pair bonds that can last for one breeding season or multiple seasons. The pair bond is often established through courtship displays and mutual grooming. 3. Mating. Once a pair bond is established, the male and female will mate. In many species, the male will mount the female from behind and use his bill to grasp the back of her neck. Copulation is usually brief, lasting only a few seconds. 4. Egg laying. After mating, the female duck will lay her eggs in a nest that she has constructed on land. The male may remain nearby to help defend the female and the nest. 5. Incubation. The female duck will incubate her eggs, keeping them warm and protected from predators. In some species, the male may also help with incubation. It's important to note that not all duck species mate for life or engage in elaborate courtship displays. Some species, such as the wood duck, are more solitary and do not form long-term pair bonds. Additionally, male ducks of some species may attempt to mate with multiple females. Overall, duck mating behavior can be complex and fascinating, and researchers continue to study it to learn more about these beautiful birds. Here are some interesting facts about ducks. 1. There are over 120 species of ducks found around the world, ranging in size from the small teal to the large eider duck. 2. Ducks are highly adaptable and can be found in a wide range of habitats, including wetlands, lakes, rivers, and even urban parks and gardens. 3. Ducks have specialized bills that are designed for their particular feeding habits. For example, ducks that feed on plants have broad, flat bills, while ducks that feed on insects have narrower, pointed bills. 4. The feathers of ducks are coated with a waterproof oil that keeps them dry and warm, even when they are swimming in cold water. 5. Ducks are social animals and often gather in large flocks, particularly during the winter months. Some species, such as mallards, are known for their distinctive quacking calls. 6. Ducks are important in many cultures, and have been featured in art, literature, and folklore throughout history. 7. Ducklings are born with a covering of down feathers that keep them warm until their adult feathers grow in. They are also able to swim and dive just hours after hatching. 8. Some duck species are able to fly at incredibly high altitudes during migration. For example, the bar-headed goose, a species of duck, has been recorded flying over the Himalayas at heights of over 29,000 feet. 9. Domestic ducks have been bred for their meat and eggs for thousands of years, and are now raised in many countries around the world. These are just a few of the many fascinating facts about ducks. They are remarkable birds that continue to capture the imaginations of people around the world.